Hello, YouTubers and Deviantarters, because I am actually posting a link on my Deviantart to my reading. So, anyway, continuing to read Abandoned Loneliness. This is part 3 of what looks is going to be 4 parts at least. Why I say 4 parts and my last one wasn't very long is because I'm really going based on my unscripted readings, and those are going to be out soon, and the last one I did was like 30 minutes long, but it has a lot of really stupid things in it. So, what happened last time in part 2? Let's see. I think we're at the part where you find out that Evie was abandoned, and you also find out that you can't do the person who's playing the game turns off the game because you're stuck inside the Pokemon Tower, and here we are at part 3, and I'm going to be reading up to where I left off in my crazed one, which is whenever, well, I won't spoil it, but it's gonna kind of be a cliffhanger, actually, because I really want to keep it so that they're at the same place. It's just easier for me. I know you guys are probably gonna be like, "Oh, it's a cliffhanger. Oh man," but once I really get those unscripted ones out, you'll see why I decided to post them after these. So anyway, without this, I'm just so chocolate saucing this. So let's start with this creepypasta. It's been 2 minutes, so here we go. A few months have passed since I encountered the very odd game. I haven't picked it up since I switched it off, and soon I forgot about it. I left it under my bed in a small box of games, not played until one Friday night. When my mom was cleaning my bedroom. I got back from college and went up to my room to see my mom moving boxes from out under my bed. "Sorry, dear. I won't be too long," she said, and she continued to clean my room. I took the box and gave my mom a hug and went back downstairs. I grabbed my DS Lite on my way and threw myself onto the sofa. I opened up the small box and found a bundle of different games. Which one to play? I looked around the box until I saw a small green card game hidden under the other games. It was that weird leaf green game I haven't played in so long. I remember being stuck in the Pokemon Tower, but I was eager to play the game, just for old times. Once going into the title screen, I found a new file name, Sorrow, which had been played for 10 minutes. From what I remembered, the last file was called Leaf, but whatever. Selecting the file, I'm taken into the game. I'm in a school building facing an eastern wall. The top corner of the map is called Neglect. There is also a ghost standing at the blackboard. I checked to see if I had the Eevee named Loneliness, but instead I had a Banette named Unwanted at level 18. The sprite of the Banette is missing an arm, the right eye is a black void, and there's a trail of blood coming from the left eye. It also appears to have been frowning, with a modest nature, and met in ? At level 18. The moveset is Curse and Grudge, except Grudge is fresh out of PowerPoints. Oh yes, And it also has the ability Drizzle, which summons rain when you enter a battle. I speak to a ghost and an Eevee cry is heard as he says, "Where did loneliness go?" I exit the house and I am in a fairly large area with a gate surrounding the area. There are 3 ghosts standing outside the gates to the north. All of them are staring at the house that I just exited. The grass is red like earlier in the game, and I find 3 signposts and another house along with one of those people you see in Pokemon Tower wandering around. I interact with the signpost, which is to the left of the house. It says, "He brought Leaf here." I go to the signpost, which is directly right of the house, and that one says, "Trainer Tips." It was my only choice. I had to. I just had to. The final signpost to the south of that one says, "Trainer Tips." She left me as well. Before approaching the final post, I desire to speak to the person. She says, "Loneliness?" And I'm given a yes or a no answer. I was quite following what she meant, so I chose no. She says, "Don't lie." I try again. This time I select yes. She says, "Why did you?" Okay, from what I gather, Leaf also neglected this Eevee, just like Blue did. I explored the second house to find that I am in a Pokemon Center with a fog effect in. Behind the counter is a Mew and a Ghost. Both of them says, at the stair leading to the top of the floor, the male trainer Red is there. I walk my character over to him and he says, "I don't know you." What? We met in Lavender Town. Maybe he's saying that because Leaf abandoned Eevee as well. I go up to the stairs and I am teleported to Route 22. Right outside the gate. It's raining and the grass is red like earlier. The map title is Look. The music changes to the abandoned mansion thing. I enter the League building, except the doors won't budge. So I choose to follow the path that leads me to Viridian City. With the following the path, I posted a sign. Upon interacting with the signpost, I hear an Eevee cry and the text displays the words, "Raticate died. He didn't notice me still." The wall which I could normally hop over is changed to a gate. And on the other side, the gate spells the word "look." I continued around the path until I get to an area I cannot pass due to the gates blocking the way. On the other side of the gates, there appears another word formation. This time it says E. Just a little north from here, there is a small door in the cliffside where I am able to enter. I am taken to a room where in the center of the tiles spells out the word E. So that's 2 E's I've seen now. To the north room, I see Professor Oak. I try walking past him, but he stops me and says, "Loneliness isn't the only one, E," and sends me back. I walk back where I entered and exit through where I warped off. The cave's name is Loneliness. By the look of things, I am the northwest part of Mount Moon. The music ends to silence, and the cave is filled with fog. I walk south where I find a signpost. Just like the previous post, I hear an Eevee cry as I interacted with it. I feel so unwanted, says the signpost. Continue walking to where I met Blue, and he says, "He was nothing but a curse." The screen fades to black and then fades back in. Blue is nowhere to be seen. I choose to explore the cave a bit, walking eastward from where I spoke to Blue. Suddenly the room changes, as if I exited through a ladder. From what I gathered, I am in the lowest part of the cave, with a long path that's shaped like a C. As I walk around the path, I find the third E lying written on the ground. I head towards the end of the path to a waiting ladder, where I exit out of the cave onto the route with a single path, heading east, similar to the first path of the game, except for the endless cave walls instead of gates. The music begins to play Lavender Town's theme. There's a signpost here. As I interacted with it, I hear an Eevee cry. The text appears on the screen saying, "I am not a curse." Towards the end of the path, there was a single path of grass, and as soon as I stepped into the grass, I engaged in a battle. A level 10 Eevee scrolls in, but instead of saying, "Wild Eevee has appeared," it says, "Loneliness looks sad." I sent out my level 18 Banette, and Drizzle was activated. Since Banette is fresh out of Grudge PP, I have no choice but to use Curse. Unwanted uses Curse. Unwanted wants Wild Loneliness to suffer. Wild Loneliness uses Grudge. Loneliness is bearing its emotions. Rain continues to fall. Wild Loneliness feels anguishing pain. Since I hadn't used another attack, the battle just continued until Loneliness finally fainted from Curse, except for it says, "Loneliness has died." Alright, so that's where I left off with my last reading, my crazed one. So far, it's getting to the point where it's still good, but it's starting to lose its kind of sting for me. But I really do like the fact that you're finally understanding the plot, and the Eevee is seen differently. Now, so what am I gonna say for this one? I'm going to finish this as soon as I'm done with this one. I'm just going to do it. I'm just gonna finish it. I'm almost to the point where it's done. I only have about 3 paragraphs left, so it will be done next time I finish this. It's gonna be done, and I'm going to post it on YouTube, and hopefully I will get some of my people from Deviantart to listen to it. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I don't know. I will also post, like I said, the unscripted version. And when I read this one, it was totally random. There is gonna be some language in that one the random rambling one that I read, it's gonna have some language, and I will try to keep away from that. I promise that part 4 will have no bad language in it. And if I put bad language in it, then I will lick my cat. Because if you read the crazy one, I said I'd lick my foot. But anyway, so have a lovely day, or a lonely day. Like me, I'm having a very lonely day. So hope you're better off than I am. I will talk to you next time. Please enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you later, y'all. Bye.